Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some interesting PlayStation news. If you end up enjoying the video, drop it a like, and if you want to stay up to date on the latest PlayStation news, make sure you subscribe. So the first topic in the video is about an update regarding the Last of Us HBO show. So we're going to be reading from PlayStation Universe where it says the Last of Us HBO series receives brief first look footage. HBO's The Last of Us series has received a brief teaser as part of the service's upcoming preview trailer. There's not too much to talk about as it's very brief, but we do get to see Joel and Ellie in some brief dialogue, and it looks like Pedro Pascal has settled into the role nicely. The Last of Us HBO is scheduled to air at some point in 2023, although an exact premiere date has yet to be announced. And so yeah, I don't know how many of you guys saw my last video, but I pretty much just re-uploaded the trailer that we got yesterday for this HBO show, but I didn't give my thoughts on it, and so I want to talk about it for a minute. And so yeah, I was just chilling in my room and I saw that I got a Twitter notification and it was Neil Druckmann, and he tweeted out saying, "You ain't seen nothing yet." And I was like, okay, I'm assuming he's talking about The Last of Us Part 1, maybe like Naughty Dog or someone posted like some gameplay, and he was talking about that to like hype up the release because it comes out next week. And then so I go onto Twitter and I keep seeing that like HBO Max put out this like 2-minute clip of their upcoming shows, and they showed off official footage for The Last of Us. And so obviously I lost my mind and I was frantically scrolling looking for this trailer, and I finally find it and I watch it. And yeah, even though it's literally only like 20, like it's not even 30 seconds long, but like what we saw, oh my gosh, it looks really, really good. Like the production value, the cinematography, it just looks amazing, and let me tell you right now, Pedro Pascal as Joel is perfect casting. Now, I will be honest, whenever the news first broke last year that Pedro Pascal was going to be playing Joel, I was like, oh, okay, I did not expect that at all, because for the longest time, I was hoping that they were going to cast Nicolas Coster-Waldau, or whatever his name is, from Game of Thrones, the guy who played Jaime Lannister, but then I started thinking about it more, and, Pedro Pascal is a phenomenal actor, and I really liked him in Game of Thrones, and, even though I haven't watched The Mandalorian, everyone says that he's really good, and apparently he's like a father figure to Baby Yoda or whatever in that show, and after seeing, like, he only said one line of dialogue in this trailer, and it was straight up from the game, where he was like, "You have no idea what loss is," and wow, like, he sounds just like Troy Baker, except like a little bit, like you can tell it's Pedro Pascal, but like it's very close to Troy Baker's Joel, and that's awesome, so he sounds like Joel, he looks like Joel, and a lot of people were saying like, oh, like Bella Ramsey still doesn't look like Ellie at all, and to me, I think she does, and the most important thing is their chemistry, as long as they act and feel like Ellie and Joel, that's the only thing that matters. And so yeah, it's been officially confirmed that this is coming out sometime next year. I do hope and pray that it's early 2023 and not like halfway through the year or like the end of next year. I really hope this show comes out by like March or no later than April of next year. And so yeah, I am just very, very, very excited. Obviously, I was very much looking forward to this show even before this new footage came out, and then after seeing it, like, my excitement is just like a million times more, even though I don't know how that's possible. But what do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts on this new footage that we got for The Last of Us HBO show. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we're going to be going over a new rumor regarding a PlayStation showcase, because it seems like we might be getting one very, very soon. So we're going to be reading from PlayStation Universe where it says, rumor, Sony PlayStation showcase pegged for September 8th. Nick Baker, co-founder of XboxEra.com, has revealed on Twitter that he's been informed that Sony will host a PlayStation showcase on September 8th. According to Baker, aka Special Nick, the former holder was originally going to host the showcase this month, but decided to move it to September. One of his sources contacted Baker with the following message in response to the showcase no longer taking place in August. Quote, "Doesn't sound like it. Had 3 different people tell me 8th of September within about 20 minutes of each other. I know dates get changed very last second too though, but it sounds like they want to go before Disney, unquote. The reference to Disney is no doubt related to the Disney D23 event on September 9th, which will play host to the reveal of Amy Hennig's Marvel game. And so yeah, I mean, there's more and more rumors coming out about, whenever Sony's going to have their next PlayStation showcase, because, I mean, they're obviously going to be having one this year, and it's obviously going to be sometime next month, because the last 2 years, Sony has had a showcase at some point in September, and, I mean, I hope it's September 8th. I mean, it would suck a little bit if we had to wait till, like, the end of September, because we'd have to wait a little bit longer, but also, like, even though I do believe that we are getting a showcase sometime next month, I don't buy that we're going to be getting one on September 8th, because even though that is a Thursday, and we always get, like, PlayStation events on Thursday, so that makes sense, but literally the next day is Disney's D23, and I believe their own, like, Marvel's game showcase, so I think they're going to be revealing, like, all their new movies for the MCU, and also Amy Hennig's new Marvel game is going to be revealed, and there's rumors that that is going to be Fantastic Four, so it kind of doesn't make sense, because if that game is well received, and it, like, breaks the internet, and then whatever movies get announced, it would kind of take away the spotlight from PlayStation Showcase if they do it a day before. So I feel like PlayStation's going to wait until probably like halfway through next month, because they want the attention all to themselves. Because could you imagine if, like, Sony does have a showcase on September 8th and they show off, like, Spider-Man 2 gameplay or something crazy like that, and then the next day, like, Amy Hennig's game was revealed and it looks phenomenal, and, like, all these crazy movies get announced, that would just take away the excitement, and everyone would forget about Sony's showcase and be focusing on Disney, so I personally don't buy that they're going to be having an event on September 8th. I feel like they're going to wait until after D23 comes and goes. That way they have their own time to shine. And so yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, we are going to be getting a showcase at some point next month. I just don't believe that it's going to be September 8th. But what do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts on how apparently PlayStation might be having a showcase on September 8th. Moving on to the final topic in the video, we're going to be going over a new update for The Last of Us Part 1. So we're going to be reading from PlayStation Universe, where it says The Last of Us Part 1 to feature new unlocked frame rate mode, allowing the game to target up to 120 FPS. According to a leaked screenshot obtained by the folks at Naughty Dog Central, The Last of Us Part 1 is going to feature a new unlocked frame rate mode, which will allow the post-apocalyptic title to hit a performance of up to 120 FPS. Naughty Dog hasn't confirmed details on an unlocked frame rate mode yet, although the screenshot above looks pretty legit. Hopefully we'll find out more info soon enough, as the game isn't far off from release. And so yeah, I mean, this screenshot that came out, I mean, it looks very, very legit. And so this is probably true. For those of you who have played the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, those games had a 120 FPS mode. Now obviously you couldn't play that at 4K, it was locked at 1080p, but I mean, if this ends up being true, then that's awesome, because, I'm one of those people that I'm totally fine with 1080p 60 FPS, but if I can play this game at like 1080p 90 or 100 FPS, because it says that it's going to target up to 120 FPS, so it's not going to be like guaranteed to always stay up there, because there's probably there's going to be drops, and so yeah, I mean, I don't know if this will be locked behind like, whatever TV you have or monitor has to have like VRR or auto low latency mode, because if those things are requirements, then I'm not going to be able to experience this. But I mean, my monitor does support 120 FPS, so hopefully just because of that, I can actually play this game at 120 FPS, because I mean, I have played Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, on 120 FPS, and the gameplay is extremely smooth. And so yeah, I mean, anything that makes this game better, obviously I'm gonna support. And so yeah, I mean, even though this hasn't been officially confirmed by Naughty Dog, this is pretty much gonna be a thing. And so yeah, what do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts on how apparently The Last of Us Part 1 is gonna feature a unlocked frame rate mode that will allow you to play the game at up to 120 FPS. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, drop it a like, and hit the subscribe button by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.